Hello, my name is Brian Krantz. I'm running for the Office of Presidency of the United States on the No Money Party. Again, the No Money Party we believe that you should be able to get to be president without any money, because money never comes for free. There's always strings attached, and I don't believe that there should be loyalties of the president other than to your constituents. You shouldn't have loyalties to the money, which you always will. Anyway, right now I wanted to actually talk about the fact that I am actually more African American than our current president, Barack Hussein Obama. He is not American, for one thing. I believe he's a usurper because he's not given actual documentation that says that he was born in the United States. He's only, and I won't debate this, he has only given documentation that could have been created afterwards, and there's many people who have stated, including his own grandmother, that he was not born here, he was born in Kenya. So, I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, I'm more African American, not because of that necessarily, but because I have more in common with the African American people. I actually have had the same issues. I have lost my job. I've had a hard time finding jobs. I've lived in a camper because I couldn't live anywhere else, couldn't afford to. I still have used cars. I don't have new cars. I drive a 1990 Jeep because it still runs, and hey, what the heck? Still running. Just throw some tires on it, put some fuel in it, and there we go. I've had hard times. I've had a hard time finding jobs. I've been laid off. I've actually, so what I have more in common with African American on average than either Barack or his wife. They're both rich people. They have lots of money. They are elitists. They are not your average African American who has problems, who has to find jobs, has to figure out how to feed their kids, who has real true problems in this country. I am not saying that I know exactly what it's like to be an African American, but neither does Barack Hussein Obama. He knows what it's like to be an African from Kenya, which is where he grew up, mostly. But he knows nothing about actually what it's like to be in the projects, to have to live. You have to go to McDonald's and eat off the dollar menu because you can't afford anything else. He has no clue what it's like to actually try to work and have people against you in your job because of who you are. I have run into that. Sometimes because of race, sometimes because of beliefs. But I lived in Tokyo, so I know what it's like to have people, to be a minority. I have been kicked out of a bar in Tokyo because I was white. And the guy I was with was black, so we were both kicked out. We were kicked out for the same reason, because we weren't Japanese. So I have sat in restaurants and been ignored, where the server will not come over and serve me. And oh, by the way, in Japan it's legal. They can do that. Not here, of course, but I have been ignored because of my race. I have had racial discrimination against me. Maybe not to the same extent, but I still state that I have more in common with the African Americans than Barack Hussein Obama, who grew up in Kenya. And I care about people. I have many friends who are African American. I have many friends who are Spanish. I have many friends who are white. I make friends not based on race. I don't make decisions based on race. Any decision made based on race is a racist decision. So I do not agree with racism. I do not abide by it. I will not tolerate it. If I am elected president, I will not make decisions based on race. I promise that. So if you vote for me, then I promise that I will not make racist decisions. Thank you for watching.